Thank you so much for joining, man.
Thank you for having me, brother. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, no problem. First question. How long have you been doing comedy for?
Oh God, man, like 20 years?
20.
Yeah,
So how old were you when you
like
first started?
1920. Pretty sure like 20.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
what's what's the story on how you got started? Was it something you wanted to do? Were you drunk at a bar one day? Like what's your origin story?
No, I wanted to be like an actor. I
Okay.
mean, I still want to do that. I do that, but that's what
Right.
I didn't know you could be a stand-up comedian. Like I didn't know that was a thing you could do.
Okay.
So I went to Humber's writing and performance program, and the comedy program. They make you do stand-up.
Yeah.
I think it was like 3 minutes. And I did that, and I was like, "Yep, I'm doing this. This is it."
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you guys get to, I know Humber now, they do their class and then they do a performance at Yuk Yuk's, I think.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing back then?
Yeah. I think they give you like 3 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So you work towards the your 3 minute performance at Yuk Yuk's. Yeah.
What was it about stand up that you said this is it, this is what I want to do? And did you know that in class or was it when you went on stage? Like what was that moment for you?
It was when I went on stage. That's it, because I was so used to being in plays and
Okay.
things like that. So
Yeah.
this was almost like, it was like a realization, like, oh shit, this is like my own little play where I get to
Yeah.
play everything and write everything and do everything. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm doing this.
Really? Do you remember your first joke?
I kind of remember it.
Yeah.
It was basically like how not to get mugged in Scarborough,
Okay. All right.
and
Give us some tips.
I really think it was the punchline was like, if all else fails, you just piss yourself. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. So
Uh,
not the brilliant joke writing that I.
no. But people are waiting. What is he gonna say?
Yeah,
Piss
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Uh, um, was there? What was it about stand up that you like? Was it just because you were in control, or was there anything else there?
I mean, it's just like that first laugh. Like I was, you're in plays and you would get laughs in,
Yeah,
comedic scenes and stuff, and that always felt good.
yeah.
But stand up was like that times 1,000. It was just, I'm like, oh shit, that came from my brain, and people laughed, and it's so immediate. It's so right now, right? So,
What So when the class is done, you do your 3 4 minutes at Yuck Yucks.
mhm.
What was your next? Like what happened for you next? What did you start doing?
I was very lucky. I had a really cool stand up teacher at Humber.
Yeah.
His name was Rob Trick, and I was still living in Scarborough at the time. And the stand up class was at 8 a.m. So yeah,
In
so you
Humber.
know how far Humber is from
Oh
Scarborough.
shit.
So
Back in the
yeah,
day.
yeah. So I was like waking up at 5:30 a.m. to get this class, and I was just destroyed, just so tired all the time. And my yeah, Rob Trick was basically like, "Hey man, if I just see you doing mics around, start your own like monthly show. You don't ever have to come back to this class." And I was like, "Done. See you later, brother." And I never came back. I started a monthly show at Clinton's, and I just started doing mics.
What does that look like a monthly show for you? What was that all about? Were you just hosting an open mic or was it you
No, it
booked
was
yourself
it
and a
was a
few other
book to
comics?
like it was a book show, and it was kind of like a very good way, because when you first start, people want to support you and stuff. So
Yeah.
I found it actually kind of easier to bring people out.
All right.
So it was just a monthly show. It was almost always sold out. I think the only time we didn't sell out was we booked it and we didn't realize it was Easter. I'm like, well, we can't compete with Jesus, I guess. So we'll learn that for next year. Yeah, but so we just I would get my buddies from Humber on,
Okay.
and then word of mouth kind of spread, and some, more seasoned comics would want to do it, and it just grew from there. Yeah, we did it for like 3 years, maybe 4 years.
Do you remember your first big break?
Oh, my first big break. I don't even know
Like
if
at
I'm.
the time, like maybe you look back now and you go, "Ah, that wasn't anything big," but at the time, like you're going, "Holy shit, I can't believe I just did this guy's show or I just did this." Was there anything like that for you?
I mean, yeah, like the first time I got to do Kenny Robinson's Nubian show, that felt like that was a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like I was like, oh shit, okay, so people believe in me enough to put me on this. And
Yeah, how do
yeah,
you let's stop. Hold on. How do you, Nick Reynoldson, get
hmm
to do a Nubian show?
because my mom's Guyanese, so I could talk about Caribbean and Guyanese shit. So they're like, all right, good enough, man. You look a bit too white for this show, but yeah, yeah. And I did well, and he'd always bring me back, and I've headlined it a bunch of times, and yeah, I still do it. I still love that show.
That is nice. I'm scared shitless of him. And
He's an intimidating. It's the show now is not what it used to be when I started. It used to be absolutely fucking terrifying.
yeah.
Because they would sit, yeah, like the older like Trix and John Paul and Jay Martin, Mark Trinidad, all these guys would sit in the back booth, and then the set list would come out, and they would go and they would start betting on who they thought was going to get booed off stage.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So the audience would boo you
they
would
would
boo
boo
you.
you. Kenny would encourage, like, if you don't like these motherfuckers, start booing them. And they used to boo. I've seen guys 30 seconds in booed off.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not like that anymore. It doesn't feel like that anymore. Anyhow. But yeah, I've seen some buddies get booed off. I've seen, there was a guy that used to come from Detroit, and he came, drove all that way, booed
Yeah.
off in 40 seconds in a nice suit and stuff, and just booed right the hell off.
Holy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that show. I've heard stories of like legends getting started there or going through there. Tell me about the role that Kenny has played. I don't know, locally, nationally, internationally.
Mm-hmm.
What role has he played and how important is he?
Uh, Super important for comics of color, especially like
Okay.
back then too, because there was no rooms. You wouldn't be allowed to do anything. Like there was no avenue for people to perform. So he was the first guy. He's like, no, we can't perform on these shows. Well, then we're gonna make our own show, and it's gonna sell out every goddamn month. And yeah, he'd bring like Russell Peters got to start there. I actually just opened for a big comic from the UK. His name is Paul Chowdhury,
Okay.
and he sold out the Queen Elizabeth Theatre here, but he's like even bigger. I think he's done the O2 Arena in London. He's
Wow.
huge. And I opened for him here, and he was talking about when he was a young comic, he used to come to Toronto, and that was the only show that they would put him. He would get on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you like I don't know, I heard when did I maybe I was listening to some CBC show like within a week ago they were talking about some comedy hall of fame or
Mm-hmm.
Canadian is there a Canadian comedy hall of fame? Did I hear that right?
I
Do you
think
know anything
so.
about
Yeah,
that?
yeah, because there used to be Canadian like comedy awards that happened,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the hell happened to that. It went weird. It went south, kind of thing. I don't think they exist, but I think it's some of the same people kind of started a Canadian Hall of
Has
Fame.
Kenny gotten his flowers? Like, do you think, or is he still?
He's starting to now, but I mean,
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's a weird thing because he's still so funny, and he's still
yeah.
I'm sure if you ask Kenny, he's like, yeah, this is all good. Flowers all good. It's like fucking book me for your shows. How about that? You know what I mean?
Give me some cash.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That is funny. So you're getting booked by Kenny Robinson. You're doing the Nubian show. Um, what what came next for you? What like I don't know. Is there you've been 20 years you say, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
When did you
On and
know?
off. Like I wasn't very, very serious when I was like 20. I was a shithead 22-year-old, 23. You know what I mean? So I'd
Yeah.
take a couple months off. But yeah. It's been. I'm 40. I turned 40 this year, so I did start in college. So it's 20 years, man.
Yeah. I mean, looking back, what do how did you stay for so long? Why have you stayed? Why do you still pursue this thing?
I just love it. I just love it. Like and I'm like, I want to see how far I can go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like satisfying. I mean, once you, I'm like, okay, I can make a living from this, right? That's your first check mark, and then you're like, what's now? What's next? How do we get bigger? How do we sell out bigger venues and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's just that pursuit of just being great that will go forever.
Yeah. What's been your biggest thing, your biggest show? Not in terms of people, but just maybe prestige or something, or like what's been your oh shit, that was, that's the highest you've been, or that's been the pinnacle so far for you.
I mean, every time you get to perform stand up on TV is a huge deal, and I've got to do that a bunch of times. So,
Oh yeah.
but it still feels, yeah, it still feels good. Just for Laughs was amazing. The Winnipeg Comedy Festival is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are like the high marks where you're like, well, I wrote these jokes so good that people want to see it on TV.
Yeah. Have you done a lot of people get their green card,
Mm-hmm.
go down to the States? Have you done anything like that? Has that been something you've wanted to do or you've done in
Yeah,
the
I
past?
was was that last year? I think last year or the year before I was in the New York Comedy Festival's Comics to Watch.
Okay.
So that was big. I got to perform a bunch of clubs. Through my company, we have a working visa, so I'm legally allowed to go down there and work. I mean, not
Okay.
that the States is the best place to live at the moment, but
Yeah.
yeah, I go down there every once in a while, mostly New York and LA.
Okay. Cool. Tell me, I mean, comedy seems to be having a renaissance over the past little while. Um, at least from where where I'm standing, but it might be because I'm starting to do just hang out more with in the scene and start doing some stuff. But how do you see it for yourself?
It's definitely there's definitely like a boom because of social media and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a great thing because
Okay.
it is kind of training audiences that stand up comedy is just crowd work and it's audience participation and shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, this is not what this shit is, man. Like, shut the hell up. Yeah.
I so two. I want to get your thoughts on this. Two things. So one, I can't remember her name. She's Asian. She's got like the bowl cut. Um, just hilarious.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember her name either.
I saw a video of her where somebody puts up their hand in the crowd,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Throw." I said, "Wait, huh? This is not part of the. What is it with this?"
Yeah.
And then a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, my wife wanted to go see Maximini. So
Yeah.
we went to go see Max, and I'm like, I've never seen this before, where people feel empowered to
Yeah.
like stand up and start talking.
Yeah. It's
With
cra-
and,
it's crazy.
and the whole show is like, I go, what is happening here?
Did Max encourage that? Because I assume that was in
Oh,
a big theater, right?
it was
Max
at
is huge.
yeah, he was it was at the is it Great Canadian Casino up at
Yep.
Woodbine Racetrack,
Yep. Yep.
up at that theater up there. Yeah, I mean, it's a big theater. I don't know, 2,500, 3,000 people, I think.
Hmm.
And it was part of the show. It felt
Yeah.
like he wasn't like, "Hey, people, sit down." So that was the show.
Right.
So you talked about crowd work, and what have you felt you've had to add crowd work, change? Have you had to tell your crowd, "Hey, this is not, I'm not Matt Rife. I'm
Yeah.
Nick Reynolds." Like,
Yeah. 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 I mean, I was always, because I grew up in theater and doing improv and stuff. Was always strong at crowd work,
okay,
so I was never scared of it.
yeah,
I like it sometimes, but I'm like, I don't like the expectation that people come to a show and like, oh, let's talk, let's talk shit. I'm
yeah.
like, no, 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 no. If I want to talk to you, we can go there, but you don't come here assuming that we're gonna talk. You're
Yeah.
supposed to sit down and laugh. Don't fucking talk to me.
Enough of this already. Oh my goodness. What's next for you, Nick?
Uh, what's next? I don't know. I'm gonna try to shoot a real like proper special at some point.
Yeah.
It's just building these jokes, man. It's just growing as a comic. um, reaching more people,
Hmm.
getting more people to come see me, and
Yeah.
it's just that forever, bro. To be honest with you, it's that
What's
forever.
any big shows that we can promote?
I'm in Thunder Bay this weekend coming up.
I got a huge,
That's
massive
so
audience. That's
yeah,
oh
bro.
my,
You and me both, bro. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: when you perform, I mean, you grew up in Toronto. Yeah, you grew
Mhm.
up in the suburbs, but you grew up in a big city.
Yep, grew up in Scarborough. Yep.
When you go to, I'm not saying maybe Thunder Bay is small. I don't know. Um, all I know is anyway. I won't do that bit with you. But when you go to small towns,
Yeah.
like do you or towns that are way different than Toronto,
Hmm.
do you does it change how you approach your comedy, how you approach the crowd?
It doesn't change how I approach it. I mean, I won't do certain jokes that I'm not gonna
Okay.
fucking talk about the TTC and goddamn Thunder Bay, right? But
Yeah.
there's still people, they still live lives, they still feel, they still, experience everything the same way we do. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really change it. Most of my materials, about my parents and my family and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it, I don't have to change very much. Just certain references that you're like, okay, I'm not going to talk about that.
Where's your favorite crowd? What show, what places do you like going to because the crowd always gives energy back to you, or places that you enjoy performing at?
I mean, obviously, I love Toronto. From here, it's very comfortable. It's very easy.
Yeah.
But the East Coast of Canada is amazing.
Really?
Amazing. Yeah, they're so ready to laugh, and they're so happy that you're there. And they're very like warm and nice people. It's really really fun.
Awesome, man. All right, when is Thunder Bay?
The 6th and the 7th, February 6th and 7th.
February 6th and the 7th. What are we? We're the 2nd. All right,
Mm-hmm.
this will hopefully come out while you're on the road. Are you are you driving to Thunder Bay? Is that
Oh hell no! We've done that. I've done that before. That's hell. Yeah, no, we're
yeah,
flying now. Yeah, no,
that's
no, not doing that anymore.
there's flights that go direct to Thunder Bay, or you got to go somewhere
Yeah,
else?
nope. Porter, right from the island, straight to Thunder Bay.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
20 years ago, you're at
Mm-hmm.
Humber and you go, one day I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna take a prop plane to Thunder Bay. I made it, baby. Yeah.
What's with that in mind? What's like the strangest, the worst? Like you went to this place, you go, what am I doing here?
Oh, so many places, bro.
Yeah.
So I've been to so many just fucking terrifying places. So many.
Can you name one? I know you don't want to get
Um,
banned from that town or city.
no, I fucking will never go back. It's all good. Uh, Cranbrook, BC was the worst that I can freshly remember off the top of my head.
What happened
That
in
is like
Cranbrook?
it's like a trailer park placed in
Oh shit.
paradise. Yeah, so it was just a fucking disaster show, man. Like everyone was just hammered and pissed, and no one wanted to be there. And it's one of those things where I'm like, this sucks. And the promoter's like, well, you got to do an hour. So
You had to do an hour in a place. Oh my God.
yeah,
And was it promoted as a comedy show, or was it, hey, come out to Canada to eat
it
some
was
Frenchies?
it was kind of come out to have dinner, and we're gonna have some shit happening, and no one cared. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh yeah, it's not you know it's not what you want. It's not ideal for
No.
comedy.
What did you do, Nick, during the pandemic?
Uh, I did a lot of Zoom shows, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of Zoom shows. That's
Did
what
you,
I did during the
did you have to
pandemic.
tell people, can you please unmute yourself so I can hear you giggle at least a
A
little bit?
100%. Yeah, a lot of the times it was that, and sometimes you're like, you're like, who cares, man? I'm just gonna plow through it, put all their faces up, and if they're smiling, you're like, okay, I'm doing a good job. But
I First and only time you've ever done comedy in your underwear, I'm guessing.
100%. Yeah, yeah. I did not have pants on for any of those shows.
Why bother?
Yeah,
Nick, man, thank you so much for your time.
my pleasure, bro.
Really
Thank you for having
appreciate
me.
it. One last question.
Hmm.
Up and coming people in comedy locally that we should keep our eyes on.
Some up and comers coming up that are good. I'd say Hershon Aurora is very funny.
Yeah.
Peter Saran's very, very funny. And Jesse Singh, three good brown boys, fucking killing it right now.
I just met Jess. He's funny.
He's very funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
dude too, man. All three of those guys very funny and good dudes.
yeah, absolutely. Nick, if people are online, where do you want them to go to find you?
Just Instagram probably or my website, and they're
All right,
both just Nick Reynoldson.
awesome. I'll make sure I put links to it in the show notes. Nick, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
man. All the
My
best.
pleasure.
Enjoy
Yeah,
Thunder Bay.
I'll have to come out and do your mic in Scarborough sometime, brother.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when you come back from Thunder Bay, hit us up with
Yeah,
a surprise visit.
absolutely.
Second,
I'll do it, bro.
the Wednesday after.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
All
hell
right.
yeah.
I'll ping you to remind you.
Absolutely. Please do, man.
All right, buddy. Nick, thanks so much, man.
My pleasure, bro.
Take care, buddy.
Bye now.
Bye.